Hi guys, Jamie here, back again with the final on the Harbour group build. It's the B17 148 scale Memphis Belle, hosted by Charlie Mack and Al Wood. We got everything done. Now, saying that, there's still a second part of the build to be done. Still do the fuel truck for it. There's 3 figures, a driver and a 2 personnel out the front. Plus the other wee kit that I bought separate for it was 5 personnel. Smaller figures, the other side, just the front of it here. So there's 5 of them over there, 3 built, and there's another 2 in the box. So they'll all be painted up, but that'll be the second part of the build. We'll turn the props on here before we go any further. So props didn't turn out too bad. A bit of wobble here on second engine here, but we sorted it out. It's not quite out I thought it was going to be initially. I'll turn it off here. I got cotton wool up inside the wings before putting it up onto the fuselage. Quieting the noise down a bit. Tricky part of the build for me there was masking up all those glasswork. The detail on it was very vague. So working off the instructions and the sides of the cardboard cutout here, where you're going to get masking done and so forth. The bottom turret was a bit of a pain. Top one wasn't too bad. That's the main canopy itself, the front screens and so forth was okay, but the rest of it was very vague, trying to mask it up. So I've done as best I could with it. There's about 1 or 2 guns that go on top, one either side of these back hatches here. I left them off for a reason. There's a bit of rigging going to the top dorsal fin that goes down onto the lower part of the back of the fuselage. But I've left those bits and pieces off towards the end before we put it on the board, the diorama board, that and the rest of the truck, which hasn't been built yet. I did do the weather top side and underside. Now underside I didn't do it as much. I'll turn it around here. The camera is just not picking it up for some reason. Them lights are shocking, sorry guys. Did do the smoke exhaust, flashbacks and so forth. Bit of rust in there in the manifolds, and there's 2 bombs on it. The turret I spoke of a second ago, which is a bit of a pain to mask up, it does turn around. Landing gear, unfortunately I just had to breaking that thing off her, that back wheel. So I'm going to have to glue it back on again. I don't think it's going to fit onto the spindle it came with. No. Poor design on the back end of it, more so the struts themselves. I had to reinforce those with styrene. But I'll glue that back on again before it was on the board. Debating whether to take these wires away here and use the wee smaller magnets I have. They're only about 4 millimeters across, round, and just make 2 contact points where it sits on the board. It'll power everything. So you have 2 wires, 4 wires altogether. Sorry, 2 for the lights and the other 2 runs the motors. That switch here, it's off and on switch, powers the motors off and on rather than having one all the time. That's always, I don't the Memphis Belle, obviously, it was 2 different versions. That, I think it was called Meat Hog or Groundhog or something like that. Not too sure and I can't remember. But as I say, it didn't go too crazy on rather than underside of it, just give it an overall black wash, just to tone that bright grey down. Camouflage on it, I've done that as best I could through the instructions. Instructions again, paint wise was very vague towards the end, so I've done it as best I could. The instructions are so freaking small, so I got it done anyhow. I've done a yellow drop and give her overall a different black wash. There's a couple of different spots in it. You can see the greens coming through. At least you done that lighter shade of green before that, and then just done our pre-shading where else I had it done before top coat I had it on. Perhaps I did do a bit of what do you call it, chipping in around the edges of the props all the way along. Nothing too heavy and nothing special about them really. As I say, the number 2 engine here had a bit of a wobble. It was crazy on it. It was making the whole plane shake. So we got that sorted. The spindle was slightly off, about 2 or 3 millimeters off the motor itself. So we got it fixed before it done any major damage. because it was shaking and the whole full motors was spinning. But as I say, a few other bits and pieces put onto it, and then we call it definitely done. So overall, would I build it again? Yeah, I would, yes, but I wouldn't build it in this form. I've seen a couple of other ones. I think it's a silver one or aluminium one. I'd probably do it that way. If another one is a mistake, but I'm not in no hurry to build it just yet. I just want to get the rest of the build finished, and then we'll crack on with our Cliff's motorbike build. We'll be starting very shortly once this is done and dusted over the next couple of days. But for part one of the build, the main build itself, the B17, it's done, dusted, bar those few wee parts that I mentioned, the wings, or sorry, the twins and the back stabilizing wire, and then our wee fuel truck. So, how you go, guys? What more can I say? Really enjoy the build, other than those maybe bits around the paint of the windows and so forth. But we'll get a shot in the dark here from the road. Probably see a bit better. Now those blue lights at the back, they do exaggerate on the camera. I haven't toned down as much as I can here without blocking them out altogether. It's just that the camera is picking them up, really exaggerating them. Back on again. There we go. The cockpit does light up. It's just hard to see it at this angle. I'll do another couple of photo shoots of it. Still pictures, sorry, should I say, sorry. And then we'll add that to the video sometime later on tonight. Right, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching the build. Really do appreciate it. And I've got up a couple of subscribers over this past week or more. I think I'm sitting at 615 or 616 or something like that. So really appreciate all these guys. I didn't have any subscribers. I didn't watch on my channel. I wouldn't be here. So really do appreciate each and every individual one of you. Right, enough rambling. So there you go, guys. Finished, done and dusted. Move on to the second part of the build. And then we'll take it from there. Right, guys. Alright, so we'll speak to you all later. Have a good weekend. Bye.